Hello YouTube, welcome to MTGA, and today we are going to have a look at Golos, Tireless, Pilgrim in Historic Brawl. This deck aims to win by taking multiple extra turns in a row and just killing the opponent with it. This particular version of the deck mostly focuses on Sultai and really only splashes white for Lavinia Azorius Renegade for the mirror match, because I found that in the queue you get a bunch of mirror matches. The rest of the deck is nothing too crazy. We do run a bunch of 4-mana board wipes for aggro matchups, but there are like a lot of tech choices overall that you can make, and I don't believe this is the 100% correct version to build the deck. I still think it's a good representative deck of what you should look out for in a Golos list. Also, as you might have noticed, I have a little companion today here, because people that I know in private kept telling me you should use the cat for clickbait, and although I'm probably not going to do that, say hello to Carla. So yeah, she will join me on my journey today, and if she interrupts, yep, she doesn't want to anyway. Anyways, have fun with the games. We are playing against Winota Join Our Forces. And I believe this hand is pretty decent. If we get an untapped land, we can go something like Power Word Kill, or if they're slow enough, we can just solve the equation into a board wipe. Seems decent. Zagoth Triumph really fixes our mana here as well with the black. I like it. And although we can't turn 1 Duress against them, that is not the card you usually play in that matchup on turn 1 anyways, because they mostly run creatures, right? Ugin will seal the game eventually. We just need to get to 8 mana basically. So let's see, how many cards is the opponent keeping in their hand? They are a bit hesitant on the mulligan, so either this means that I will get absolutely stomped, or the exact opposite, because you're usually like hesitant to keep hands that are just 1 card away from being insane, but if you don't draw that type of card like a land, you're usually just dead. Or maybe they're not paying attention. Okay, we start with the Zagoth Triumph. Also, in case you're wondering, she is completely deaf, so I can just talk and she's totally relaxed. I feel like I can just go with an Inquisition here. Sure. Let's see. Let's get rid of... Wow. Trample Haste. I mean, let's get the Axis out of here. Sure. Honestly, I'm not too scared against that hand at all. The one way I can just die is if I don't draw a land. And I feel like I don't need to get a board wipe from solve the equation. So what I'm likely just going to do is just solve for a ramp spell, and that ramp spell is likely just going to be Cultivate. Play you don't see often, but sometimes you just have to do that. Sure. Seems decent. And now the question becomes, do I pull the Power Word Kill or not? Feel like... So I have blue, I have green, I have blue-green. I don't have anything to Duress here, but let's Thoughtseize the this guy and get this out as soon as possible. So let's get an additional black source, and I'm taking the non-snow one here, and then I have red here, so by taking the white source with this, I have the option of grabbing field and still having the Golos activation at the ready. Okay, they get a card here. Elite Spellbinder would kind of suck a bit. Okay, sure, that doesn't matter at all. Unless they have an untapped land. Yep, seems about right. We can Talisman Power Word kill. Sure. And now they don't have a Winota. And the clock is really not that bad. I feel like I'm quite safe to activate Talisman against Winota. And I'm currently thinking about grabbing a land from it. As crazy as that sounds. Because like I feel like they are just also just grabbing a land. They could get a haster to fill up the Legion's Landing, which would be the equivalent of a land and a creature on the board. It's rough. That is actually rough. Let's see. Maybe we're just supposed to get a board wipe, and if we get a board wipe, the question becomes which one do we get? And since we do not have anything to put into play with the Henny's expertise, I do think that the Language is probably the best choice here. Let's see if it paid off, basically. Because if we board wipe the board before Winota kind of doesn't do anything the turn she comes down. Sure, they have the haster, as expected. They just didn't grab it off the Talisman. And now they have two non-humans on the board. Sure, and we go Languish. Lavinia, just as a body. It's not good against them. Well, it is. They can't cast Winota right now, which is hilarious. Like land drop, and they can't cast Winota. They can only cast Hectos or something like that. Yep. Oh, that's unfortunate, opponent. Oh no, disgusting. We grab the field because, as I said before, we can just activate Golos of the red and this white here. And no need to Duress or Scheming Symmetry. Even though I gave them... I could have Scheming Symmetry for a land or just an ultimatum. And then in the upkeep I activate Golos. If I draw land, it's pretty good though. Yeah, I blocked this 100% of the time. I don't want to take a lethal damage. Sure. Yeah, let's roll. Yep, one. And, two. Yeah, no need to attack. I eventually kill them, so I'm a bit cautious for now. So now they have the 6th land anyway, so Lavinia wouldn't even have stopped Winota. Wait, they can't... Oh wait, how does this work against commanders with commander text? Whenever if can't cast non-creature spells with mana value. So I guess they can still cast Winota? If they have 4 lands, they just chose not to, which obviously makes sense in that case. I think that's how that works, right? Like, because the mana value of Winota is still 4 even though she costs 6. Let's see. Next turn we have lethal. We can Scheming Symmetry, put Emergent Ultimatum on top. Yep, sure. They tutored for the Firebrand, makes sense. Get a haster, as predicted earlier. And what are they getting? A Linden. A Linden, sure. Oh, whoops. I forgot the double damage. At the same time, it doesn't matter too much, honestly. Sure, float here. Use the U before that. Get you. And then -4. Now everything but the Aggress Marauders is gone. And now I can drop a land to block the Marauders. Beautiful. I could have exiled the Marauders as well, but I am greedy. Oh wow, I believe they should have went for the 12 damage phase here. Oh wow. I don't think the 12 damage matters though. Like I'm just going to assume that I'm at 2 now and they like I would have plus this. Anyways, yeah, Emergent Ultimatum grabs a 2 extra turns. I can't grab the what's it called? Can't grab the Sundering because I can't cast it actually. So we do just grab the let's see. We could go for, where is it? Oh yeah, there you are, Professor Onyx. Guess that makes sense. We could have used Wolf Willowhaven beforehand. I think that was also a mistake. I could have like used these two and then this produced green. So I'm missing 2 mana for my next turn. Let's see if it matters. I don't think it does too much though, right? I can do a bunch of stuff here. Can make him sack the Marauders. Then they still have the Guide Mother. Sure. Sure. Oh, let's plus first. I can minus next turn anyways. Oh yes. And I believe... Yeah. Let's just do it like this. Swing in. They can black up with a 1/1 here. They're not going to though. Okay. Okay. And now land, creature, artifact. Sure. We are taking the Heraldic Banner, the Marauders, and the Fort. And now, in response to that, they're just likely going to activate it. Sure. Let's plus. And then... Huh. Yeah, sure. That basically represents 2 cards. Oh wait.
There has to be an answer here.
I am missing 1 black here. My plan was to Ritual Soot, but I am missing the 1 black. Doesn't matter too much. Oh, yep. Use you. And now I have 2 untapped zombies available. Okay. Sure. None of you are knights. Celebrant, I don't care. Sure, let's crack the zombie. I gotta... Yeah, whatever. Grab black, because that's what I was missing last turn anyways, and I don't have too much of that. Okay. Let's see. I can Ritual of Soot and then just... Yeah, I'm going to Ritual of Soot, play land, Golos, minus Onyx, have a clear board. Sure. Seems like the correct play. This, boom.
This is my favorite part.
You
watch the light essence fade.
Get another one. Sure, whatever. Doesn't matter at this point because I'm getting the World Tree next. Yep. And here is the World Tree. Perfect. Yep. And that should be the game overall. He did not play it optimally, but overall, pretty decent. Pretty decent. So we grab the Sundering on top. Activate Golos, bounce the Watchdog, and just swing face. Beautiful. Maybe they're thinking a bit too much about it right now. They're like, maybe we can win. Maybe, maybe, maybe. But no, there is no chance here. Isn't that correct? Yes. Let's see. They are in the tank. So, one thing about the Scheming Symmetry is obviously you put like your biggest, baddest thing on top, but sometimes, oh yeah, like it's really just I hope to win of this Golos activation button. Like 90% of the time, you are grabbing the Emergent Ultimatum to get double extra, like give them a choice of 3 extra turns or a tutor and 2 extra turns, stuff like that, right? GG. GG. We are playing the Golos mirror match, and we have ramp. Big thumbs up from me, because that's what wins you the mirror match. More ramp than the opponent. And like usually the person with the first Golos activation wins. So the opponent going first is really obnoxious overall. We have like a million ramp pieces here. It's beautiful. You and name blue here. Yep, seems about right. Lantern, and they are getting the first Golos activation. Oh, that sucks. Yep, and then we cultivate. Grab the 1 white. We don't have a red source, so maybe we're getting the wall tree in this case. And then when we have a snow-covered swamp, we need a regular island, I believe. Yeah, let's grab the regular island. Sure. So I could have named Bread with the heart, but I feel like that kind of was not correct. Let's hope they're whiffing on the Golos, though. If not, it's obviously pretty bad for us. Yeah, if you guys are playing the Golos mirror, my best recommendation is try to go first. That increases your win rate by a bunch. So Golos hits the field. We get a world tree to activate the Golos, I believe. And then we also just Florahedron. There's an argument to hold it to play it as a land, because making consistent land drops even super late into the game is pretty valuable, and if there is a board wipe happening, it's pretty annoying. They are not activating Golos. They're exiling our Golos. Sure. Yeah, sure. That's totally fine by me. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. And then we say, I think it's better to progress our Golos than to, like, they are activating 1 turn earlier than us either way. So I think it's just valuable to get the field on the board. And then when we have the field, what ends up happening, we're naming odd with Golos, maybe? Like, if they remove our Golos here, right? We're naming odd with Golos, and then we still have the even zombies to take down the Kaya. So that is pretty great, I think. Okay. Is the opponent whiffing? Wow, 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 wow. That's pretty bad for us. Yep. Let's see. I think we just have to outskill them and peel off an Emergent Ultimatum or something like that. Ay. If they force... Yep. They should force us to sacrifice Golos. Seems about right. This is so bad for us. Sure, that's kind of fine by me. I feel like Extinction Event is not cutting it anymore. Like, we need something way bigger than an Extinction Event to win this match. And it's basically Emergent Ultimatum or bust at this point. I believe we have enough mana to tutor plus Emergent, right? Yeah, we have way more than enough mana to do exactly that. Yep, let's get a... Honestly, a red source seems kind of... Oh no, field. Yep, that's why it's in there. Field for the field. Make a land drop. And I'm just holding this. I have enough mana drops on the field, and if I get wiped, I get wiped, right? And then the Curiated House will catch up. Sure, we are slowly but surely getting drained by the Professor Onyx. And obviously, this game would have looked much different. We were to activate our Golos first. Ugin is also pretty decent. Sure, Time Warp with 3 Planeswalkers on the field was never a bad idea, honestly. Binding, sure, what do you take? Golos, okay. Yep, Command Zone, obviously. Give me Emergent Ultimatum game. I really want that card right now. And honestly, I think the chance, like at this point, I wouldn't fault you for conceding. It's technically not over. I still have a chance if they're just like whiffing their activation next turn and whatnot.
Ghosting feels weird.
But like, and then I have outs basically. They have to get unlucky and I have to get very lucky at the same time. But it is an out. Field triggers, yes. Yes. Oh, aren't you cute? Yes. Okay. What? Valky God of Lies. Yep. Sure, resolve. There is a chance. There is a slight teeny tiny minuscule chance. They're hitting me with the... Sure, that makes a ton of sense. Limiting my mana, I approve. Yep, Ashiok.
My kin are delightfully friendly.
Please activate Golos with and I top deck. Easy. That would be the dream scenario. Let's see. Okay, sure, Thoughtseize, you know what's in my hand. I mean, they're probably taking the regrowth for, like, to prevent extra turn shenanigans. Yep. Yep. Let's see if that actually matters. And here we go, that's the big Golos activation. That... Yep, and that is game. That is enough damage on the board. GG. The Golos mirror match is happening again. And we do go first, so we just aggressively mulligan for all the ramp in the world. I don't know if that qualifies as all the ramp in the world, so we just dig a little bit. Yes. I think that qualifies as all the ramp in the world, and I think we have so much ramp that I just actually value the Wishclaw Talisman quite highly here. Yep, see ya. Okay, where do you go from here? If we go Caryatid, we can go Signet into the north next turn. Yep. This Signet into the north, grabbing a... I could grab a white here. If I'm grabbing a white, I have Golos activation. Even if I like just wipe the Caryatid, I have it without... Like, I have red here, a white, and then Sultai here. Yep, seems about right. Beautiful. And we are going to play Wishclaw here. And here's the thing. People probably will ask me why do I not play Chromatic Lantern, because I value land ramp, and I feel like my mana base is decent enough to do it like basically this way, right? Yep, go for you. Do this. And I could have went into double exit turns with Wishclaw here, but I feel like I am under so little pressure that I can just wait right now and just pressure them with Golos. And as soon as they are dropping Golos, I'm going for it basically. Casualties, sure. That doesn't matter. Field being gone, even if it's exiled, it's like we win with so many extra turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do not have double extra turn because again I do not have a legendary on the field right now. So boom. Grab the Golos. Yep, and then we get the field of the Field of Ruin, not Field of the Dead. All attack, and we're slowly chipping away at the life total. Reliquary Tower doesn't tap for any color. I would not recommend it. Okay, here we go. They're likely getting... Oh, what? I would have grabbed Field of the Dead here. Is that in their hand? It's likely in their hand, I think. If they're doing that play. I have 9 mana, right? So solve 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. And then even if I get an untapped land off the top, I can even follow up with the search, otherwise I can just goose. And let's mix something into the pile that they're... Oh my god. Beautiful. So we got the Sea God off the top as well. Let's mix something into the pile. Yeah. Like if we grab, for example, a... Agent of Treachery into the pile, right? Like we get Agent of Treachery, the... bounce extra turn, and the Time Warp, right? Time Warp goes to the graveyard later, so we can recur it, right? The bounce extra spell, Karn Temporal Sundering, has the added benefit of bouncing Golos, so we can just kill them. Great! Next match, another Golos mirror match. If you play Golos, you're likely going to run into mirror matches the way they've set up their queue system. Here's the thing, Lavinia is exactly why we have this. Like, we have this exactly for this matchup, right? But the rest of the hand is just too weak. And again, the opponent goes first, right? So I think there was some merit to like keep it, but they... Ah, damn it. If I had that on turn 1, I could have played Golos before them. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Because they're likely going to have 3 mana ramp and then the land drop, right? Yes. Oh no. That's so annoying. I could Mastermind's Inquisition for Lavinia. No, I can't. I don't have the black to play that in time. Let's grab another green. Sure. And just double ramp. And I could have went for Goose instead of Guardian Idol and then played the Catacomb, so I could have Power Word Kill and Masterminds in the same turn. Now I have enough mana. I need to have an untapped land drop and then I can play my own Golos. Ah, god damn it. I could have played my own Golos then. I could have played it with the Goose. I did mess up. Okay, now it's just hoping to not get outskilled by the opponent. Do we have our colors? No, we don't have white. Oh, let's just grab the World Tree. Sure. Okay, opponent. Show me what you got. Whiff hard, please. I beg you. Would be great. Would be great. Also, there is an argument like they're running a basic mountain. I don't, because I don't run any red cards. Not sure if that is the correct way to do it. I mean, Valky does exile our Golos. So that's pretty annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, but we can follow it up with Golos into Power Word Kill on their Golos, right? So also, I did mess up. I could have had one more zombie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I didn't. I couldn't. Okay. Kill you. And if we get enough mana, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're likely taking the. Yeah, Solve is cheaper. Otherwise, I could have went land drop and
handle a little pain.
extra turn shenanigans. Oh, that's aggressive. I will like. Okay, I know that they are going to probably win. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 mana off. 1 mana off. Lethal. Well, not lethal necessarily, but really close to just killing the opponent. And if I am 1 mana off, right? Maybe, just maybe, it's good to get a extra turn. Like they probably like a 5 mana extra turn. Let's start by doing the obvious. Attack, Tybalt, go. Oh, this is so tricky. 1 mana off. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Do I just risk it? I could also just go for a Thoughtseize here. Or a Pact of Negation. I feel like a Pact of Negation is actually not too bad. Because what ends up happening is I have to, like, they probably have so many threats in hand that I can't deal with them at once, but if they tap out for those threats, then it's kind of fine. You know, like this is like a Thoughtseize, but they have to tap out for it. Yeah, sure, grab a land and a land. Oh, that's not even a threat. Wow. Well, it is, kinda, but at the same time it's not, right? Wow, that's so good for me. Yeah, that's amazing. What do they have in hand? Wow. And I am seeing all the cards because their top card is always revealed and you draw the cards 1 by 1. So you're not like drawing past the card that you can't see. That kind of makes sense. Okay, sure, make a bunch of zombies. Make all of the zombies. I don't care too much here. I am going to, however, Gilded Goose, sure. I feel like they maybe have a Tail's End here. I just have to go for it though. Wishclaw, grab, Scheming Symmetry. I feel like they would have Tail's Ended that, maybe not. Symmetry, and I'm going to protect it with Pact. Yes, you. And if I get the Ugin down the line, I can just -0 to get rid of all those tokens. Yep, seems about right, opponent. I like the way you think. I would have done the same. Oh wait, I did the same. Yep. All the extra turns in the world. Sure, negate. Pact. And then I am going for extra turn, and extra turn. What are you going to give me, opponent? An extra turn? Most likely, right? So let's see. The cat really likes the keyboard. And now we get our Wishclaw Talisman back. Thank you very much. Yep, gimme. Explore. And now you. And now play Wishclaw. And I think I'm going to pass the turn here. Yep, I'm obviously paying for this. Oh, cat walked over the keyboard. Sure. We prevented the worst. We could go for the Golos activation. Likely the best idea. Yep. This. You and you, whatever. And let's grab... We could grab Ugin. Or maybe... No, honestly, Tamiyo seems really good. Because Tamiyo can bring back... Oh no, I did not get the extra turn. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's a blunder. They did not give me back the... What are you doing? Yes, I know. You want to play. Yeah, so basically I have to flip into an extra turn here. I could also Brainstorm first. Okay, sure. 1, 2. And the best thing about this is destroy target creature, artifact, land, and planeswalker. So this gets destroyed, I get to destroy you, I get to destroy the field, and I get to destroy you. And if they mess, like, they can just... let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I really want to play the Assassin's Trophy. I can't. I'm just going to play that on land because if they shuffle, they can't. Can I take them off a certain color here? Is the question. Play Tamiyo, sure. Play you. Attack with all of you. Seems about right. Yep. should have plus Tamiyo first, maybe for time warp. Right? Yeah, I should have. Now, oh wait. Oh no, this is even better. What are they missing? Black, right? For the Emergent Ultimatum. So if they don't shuffle. Oh, they did shuffle. Beautiful. We managed to make them shuffle. And now they did shuffle the deck. Now, like, if they didn't shuffle, I could have minus Tamiyo and get the Assassin Trophy back. This way, I am minus. Get a Pact of Negation. Yep, seems about right. I can activate my Gilded Goose. I feel quite safe here. Tell me if you saw a different line of play. There probably was a better way to solve this overall. But this way I put them off a bit of mana, or, well, this way I just made them shuffle. But yeah, there were a lot of lines in this turn, basically. Yeah, all of those things do not matter at all. Pact of Negation is a great card to have in hand. Yeah, seems great. Like they hard whipped on that like draw 7 they did earlier, or like draw 6, I don't know. Sure, Thassa. I mean, whatever, right? I mean, the zombies attacking the Tamiyo obviously meant that I'm blocking with my own zombie. It's like no biggie, right? Yep, they're not getting any more zombies right now, which is fantastic. Doesn't matter too much if you're not getting zombies if you're ahead, but if you're behind, it's really crippling. Sure, Mega Food. And now we time warp. Wow, I'm so good at this game, imagine. GG opponent, GG. That is it for the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And yeah, it's Golos. What's there more to say? Extra turns, extra fun, extra land drops, extra zombies, extra everything. It's beautiful. Very simple, straight to the point. Again, I do believe that the Soul-type base shell is correct to play over pretty much everything else. Red doesn't bring too much to the table. You maybe get Omnath, right? But other than that, it's okay. Fill it a retreat in white with like path to, swords to plowshares. I mean, not path. And also Omnath, obviously. Like you have some better white options, white board wipes, but I feel like the black board wipes are better for this specific deck, because if you have a 2-mana ramp card like Mindstone, like Into the North, right? Your play pattern is like turn 1 Duress, or like nothing. Turn 2 ramp spell. Turn 3 wipe the board. It is a soft wipe, kinda, not like literally everything, but it basically wipes everything that's on the board at this specific point of the game. And then turn 5 you just drop the Golos and just generating more and more value. You can obviously play a lot more big stuff. And that way you're going to be way stronger against the mirror match. But if you forgo these board wipes, you're really soft to like decks like Kinnan and Winota, and you're already weak against Kinnan, not gonna lie. Lavinia, I forgot to mention that. Lavinia is also okay against Kinnan. They can still activate Kinnan, but they like if they have 7 mana on the 3, for example, right? They can activate Kinnan, but they can't drop something out of their hand doing like something big, obviously. 1, 2, 3 mana spells still work. Yeah, this is my take on Sultai Ultimatum Golos. Really like the deck. It's pretty nice. Overall, I think it's pretty clean. Mana base is okay. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.